There we go.
She's mad. I had some.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fannin County Rebels baseball game at home, where the North Murray Mountaineers take on the Fannin County Rebels. I'm gonna give you the starting lineups. I'm gonna I'm gonna give you the starting lineups for today's game. Starting with the visiting North Murray Mountaineers. Leading off, number 4, right fielder Anthony Skojak. I need the lineup. I need their names. Batting second, number 2, center fielder Joellen George. Batting third, number 18, first baseman Caden Painter. Batting fourth, number 12, third baseman Brylan Bond. Batting fifth, number 10, shortstop Alex Brown. Batting sixth, number 27, Landon Atkins, catching. Batting seventh, number 7, left fielder Luke Maiden. Batting eighth, number 34, Joel Mallett, second baseman. And finally, batting ninth, number 25, pitcher for the Mountaineers, Leo Hernandez. Now, for your Fannin County Rebels. Leading off for the Rebels, number 11, center fielder Elijah Weaver. Batting second, number 14, and pitching, Colton Gray. Batting third, number 5, shortstop Carson Callahan. Batting cleanup, number 42, third baseman Paul Stromer Jr. Batting fifth, number 5, DH Gage Foster. Batting sixth, number 17, first baseman Noah Burnett. Batting seventh, number 16, right fielder Bryce Burnett. Batting eighth, number 1, second baseman Tucker Dockery. And batting ninth, number 10, catcher Christian Beavers. We'll be back at 5:30 for game time. At 5:30 game time to watch the top of the first, where Anthony Skojak with the Mountaineers will face off against pitcher Colton Gray for the Rebels. I'll see you then. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back to Fannin County Baseball, everyone. As we get ready for the North Murray Mountaineers to face your Fannin County Rebels. Getting ready on the mound. We get ready for the first pitch of the game. Hi. First pitch of the game fouled off for a strike against Anthony Skojak, and the game is underway. Good start for Gray. They say that the first pitch is indicative of how the game will go, and I think that hopefully that's true for the Rebels today. Fires again, and again foul for strike two. All right. Skojak sits back in box as Gray to the windup, and a bit outside for ball one. A 1-2 count. Now let's go Jack as we start off top of the first. Okay, ready again. And same spot, low for ball two. The Rebels have had a believably good start to the season. Some games better, some worse. Inside for ball three. Full count now. Let's go Jack. In last week's Wednesday game against the Mountaineers, the Rebels won. I'll have that score for you in a second. Hard hit ball over to left field. Left fielder Fox picks it up, but not before Skojak reaches. Next up, number 2, center fielder Llewellyn George for the Mountaineers. Oh yeah, sorry. You're good. All right. George steps in. High for ball one against George. Sorry if you hear me talking a bit during our time and it makes no sense. I have a wonderful little assistant over here, and so I might accidentally be talking to her a couple times if I forget to mute my mic. All right. Gray ready into the stretch, and he hits George. Skojak still running for second. Is that not a hit by pitch? Is it a foul ball? Either way. I don't know what that is. I don't really know what that was. I guess they're calling it a wild pitch. And Skojak gets the second. Alright. So a 2-0 count on George. Maybe. Bit of a mound visit between Gray and Beavers. Alright. George back in the box. Low for ball 3. Now a 3-0 count on George. Gray into the stretch. And fires low. Walking George on 4 pitches. That last Wednesday game, the Rebels won 5-2. And the Thursday game that unfortunately I missed broadcasting, the Rebels won 10-0 against Murray County. Alright. 2 runners on, nobody out here in the top of the first. As Caden Painter, number 18, first baseman for the Mountaineers, steps up. Painter calls time. Gray in the stretch fires. Swung on and missed by Painter, giving him an 0-1 count. Gray checks his runner and hits Painter in the shoulder, putting him on first, pushing George to second, and Skojak to third, as we have a mound visit. Alright. As Green Onions finishes and everybody goes back to their places. Number 12, Bond, third baseman for the Mountaineers, steps up. Bases loaded, nobody out, the top of the first. Maybe I should have knocked on wood after talking about the auspicious beginnings. Gray fires. Strike 1 on Bond.
4-hole. This is the 4th batter. It is a
Bond batting cleanup for the Mountaineers.
I'm sorry.
This is picking low for ball 1 on Bond. Alright, everybody back in their places. As Gray gets ready. And fires in for strike 2. Giving Bond a 1-2 count.
Strike this one out and get a double play. That's all we need.
Alright, Gray fires again. Just a bit outside. For ball 2, giving Bond a 2-2 count. Alright. The stare down continues as Gray tries to get an out for the top of the first. Into the stretch and fires. Hard hit over the first base sides into right field.
No,
One
they got
runner
this
in,
way.
2 runners
Don't hold
in.
the ball, wrong base.
Bond gets himself a double as Skojak and George score on the play. Score is now 2-0 Mountaineers as number 10 shortstop for Mountaineers Brown steps in. Runners on second and third, still with nobody out. Right. Alright. Gray's hair seems to have fallen down from its ponytail, which has given him a strike, so hey, I'm not complaining about it. Maybe that's what we needed for the rubber band to stop the roll this tension. And somehow not a strike. I guess it was a bit high. Count now 1-1 on Brown. And somebody's car is being broken into as we can hear it honking here in the broadcasting booth. Low for ball 2 for a 2-1 count. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pitch with that honking either. But it seems that whoever was breaking into that car has been stopped, as the honking has stopped.
I've been taken care of.
So, hard hit but foul. Back up this way for a 2-2 count on Brown. Yes, Brown. Sorry, all their names are Brown and Bond. We're right back to back. This gets a little confusing. I can't say much. We have 2 brunettes in our lineup. Hard hit up through center, goes through as Weaver fields it, and Bond comes in to score. So does Brown. No, hold on. Got confused. As Painter and Bond come in to score, Brown at second. I was going to be confused if that was an end of park home run. So a double for Brown. Score is now 4-0. Mountaineers. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. Number 27, Atkins, catcher, swings and misses for strike 1. Atkins now at bat with Brown at second. Hard hit. And caught by the shortstop. Over to second for a double play. That's 2 out in the inning. All right, 2 outs now. Here at the top of the first, as number 7 left fielder Mayton for the Mountaineers steps in. High for ball 1.
Yes, ma'am. Hey. Yeah.
Swing and a miss for strike 1 against Mayton.
I think Kristen said that he can do it in the morning or he can do it. He's supposed to do it at night, but that's fine. We can do it later too. If he feels
Gray
comfortable
ready?
doing it, that's fine.
Low for ball 2. That previous play was beautifully done by number 5, Carson Callahan for the Rebels. Quick work out there, Callahan. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on Mayton. 2 out with a 2-2 count here in the top of the first. In for strike 3. Gray strikes him out. As we go to the bottom of the first, with number 11, center fielder Elijah Weaver up to bat for the Rebels, and hopefully they can make up a few of the runs that they have given up. So we'll see you in the bottom of the first.
Wow, we're changing in the innings.
Welcome, everybody, to the first. As we get to Elijah Weaver's music. And hopefully the Rebels can get a few runs to break up this 4-run lead that the Mountaineers have stolen away here in the first inning. Elijah Weaver, number 11, center fielder for the Rebels, and through all the games I've been at, has had quite a wonderful year so far. Strike one to Weaver. He's been great defensively and offensively. I guess you can tell why he is the leadoff man for the Rebels this season. All right, Fernandez pitching for the Mountaineers. It's ready into the windup. Hard hit, but foul back and out of play for strike two against Weaver. All right. Hernandez ready. Hard hit ball over to left field. Left fielder under it and catches it. Next up,
Number 14, Colton Gray.
number 14, Colton Gray.
Stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Let's party. Everybody know.
Colton Gray pitching tonight. And though maybe he had a bit of a rocky start at the top of the first, I feel that hopefully it'll get a little better for him. Maybe he can make up with it at this at bat. Strike one on Gray. Maybe I should just stop talking like that because it could be very much bad luck.
Not 41 feet.
All right, Hernandez ready? High for ball one. All right. Hernandez ready again. Wind up. And hits Gray on the leg, putting him on first. Next up, number 5, Carson Callahan.
Number 5, Carson Callahan.
Right. Callahan had that beautiful play at the top of the inning.
Mason McDonald, number 24, pitch running for number 14, Colton Gray.
As the man said, Mason McDonald, McDaniel,
Daniel.
Mason McDaniel
You said McDonald's.
at first, pinch running for Colton Gray.
McDonald.
Hard hit
Oh,
ball
bye-bye.
over the left. Going, and
Run,
drops in for a double, maybe, for at least a base hit. Callahan makes it a double.
Mason McDaniel sliding into third.
Putting McDaniel on third with one out in the bottom of the first.
Number 42, Paul Stromer Jr.
Number 42, Paul Stromer Jr., third baseman, now steps into the box for the Rebels. Let's see if he can send these boys home. And for strike one.
Sorry, pitch name.
Hernandez picks his pitch into the stretch. And for strike two.
Sweet.
0-2 count here on Stromer.
If he goes out swinging, I'm going to disown him. I mean, looking. If he goes out looking, I'm going to disown him. He's out of his family.
Run! Swing! Wild pitch.
Drop their strike.
Drop third strike. Drop third strike. As my wonderful assistant here is telling me.
Number 27, Dave Foster.
Wait, we scored.
This is that score. Mason McDaniel pushing Callahan to third with Stromer on first. Next is Gage Foster, number 5, DH today. He is DHing for Carter Fox, who's playing left field. Okay. Hernandez throws over, not in time. Stromer is saved at first. Alright. Timeout. And for strike one on Foster. It was close. Hernandez seems to be painting the black here, but you know. I'm no umpire for a reason. Alright, Hernandez throws over again. Once again, not in time. Stromer is saved at first. If he keeps doing this, eventually I'm going to be able to say safe at first correctly. Practice makes perfect.
Probably not, but I've got faith in you. We've got a run, genius. Doing 50 million things.
Scoreboard's more important.
Hard hit, but foul. For strike two on Foster.
I need a t-shirt that says, was that a strike?
Alright. Hernandez ready? As all, for those of you playing at home, Is he going to throw over? Once again, safe at first. Hey, I did it that time. I told you I'd get it. All right. Everybody at home, get ready with your non-existent buzzers in your hands. Is Hernandez going to throw over or pitch to Foster for this nice pitch? Everybody ready? Oh, he threw home. High for a ball.
He didn't throw that?
As Stromer makes it to second
He really didn't throw that.
for a stolen base. Wow, the one time he throws home. A 1-2 count on Foster. With a runner at second and one out here in the bottom of the first.
Need Jeopardy music.
Yeah.
We do need Jeopardy music.
Woo!
Whoa, but somehow we
I'll
strike
get in trouble.
3?
I'm on
Strike 3.
Yes,
The
baby.
umpire doesn't know. Good thing I'm keeping score up here. And our wonderful scorekeeper is keeping score.
Number 17, Noah Burnett.
All right, 2 out now. As Noah Burnett, first baseman, number 17, steps into the box to face Hernandez. And since there's no one on first, he actually might get to face Hernandez instead of just staring at him as he turns to first base. Hernandez ready? Swing and a miss. Strike 1 against Burnett. All right. The Mountaineers lead 4-1 in this game. But we're only in the first inning, so there's a lot of baseball left. And for strike 2,
This strike zone is wider than the Grand Canyon.
I'm being told this umpire's strike zone is wider than the Grand Canyon.
No, that was the guy in the field.
Or maybe it's the guy that is now in the field. Who knows?
It's at his knees.
You viewers, you are to judge the quality of this umpire.
Did he just swing at that?
The ruling is no swing, and that's ball 1 on Noah Burnett. Hernandez ready. Fires home. Swing and a miss. We're going now to the top of the second. Score 4-1 Mountaineers, where Colton Gray will face number 34, second baseman Mallet for the Mountaineers.
We're happy to see school board member Mr.
See you then. If I could ever unmute my microphone. Once again, number 34, Mallet, second baseman, takes time out. He is now up to bat for the Mountaineers. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it all dramatically. I was just looking at something else. Got a little distracted. It's not that dramatic yet. We're only in the second inning. Low for ball one on Mallet. Inside for ball two on Mallet.
Okay, calls that on us, but not on this one.
Gray set the windup. Swing and a miss for Mallet. Then get a 2-1 count. Low for ball three.
Same ball.
They get a 3-1 count.
So close.
Swing and a miss. Full count now on Mallet.
Yes, sir.
Strike three.
Yes, sir. Good pitch, Colt.
Mallet strikes out. Next up, number 25, pitcher for the Mountaineers, Leo Hernandez.
I'm really disturbed by the fact I was trying full time clicking all of those days. No, I'm serious. You want me to go?
Swing and a miss for Hernandez. Giving him an 0-1 count.
I'm serious.
In for strike two on Hernandez, giving him an 0-2 count. Gray ready. Hard hit but foul back. As we replay the 0-2 pitch.
Those foul balls. Any of the fans, you guys get them. Please take a look at that stand. We'll get you guys something to snack on with them.
High for ball one. Hernandez, but still in the hole now. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three on Hernandez. As we now get back to the top of the Mountaineers lineup, Anthony Skojak, number 4, right fielder, up to bat. Skojak had a single and scored in the top of the first.
Don't jinx it.
Gray ready. Fires in, strike one. And again for strike two. Well, I guess we've learned the strike zone edges for this umpire. As Gray is ready again. Just a bit outside for ball one against Skojak. Trying for the same pitch and missing just a bit.
Just a bit outside.
Gray fires again. High foul ball back and out of play. As we replay the 1-2 pitch. Gray ready. Once again, a bit outside for ball two. We get now a 2-2 count on Skojak. Hard hit ball up to Gray as he catches it and throws it to first baseman for Noah Burnett for the out. That ends the top of the second as Gray gets 3 up, 3 down. We'll see you for the bottom of the second when Bryce Burnett is up to bat for the Rebels. No hits. All right. Number 16, Bryce Burnett, now up to bat for Rebels. Right fielder. Don't get him confused with Noah Burnett, first baseman for the Rebels. And their numbers are so far apart as well, 17 to 16. Can't get further away numerically. Strike one for Burnett. Game is still 4-1 Mountaineers, as Hernandez fires and is fouled back for strike two. Alright. Pitch is a bit outside for ball one. Sorry for a bit of dead air. I was distracted by a conversation about meatloaf, which was very important. Hernandez wind up high for ball two. Now a 2-2 count on Burnett. Burnett takes a bit of a timeout, steps back in the box, ready for Hernandez's next offering. Into the windup and outside. Full count now on Burnett.
How are you? Good. How about you?
All right, Hernandez, ready? Maybe picking his pitch into the windup and outside to walk Burnett. Next up, number 1, Tucker Dockery, second baseman.
Number 1, Tucker Dockery.
Unless you just tell her I'll bring money next time.
Is she down there?
Yeah. Those are our kids too.
No, my favorite is Mr. Gibbs and Mrs. Gibbs.
Dockery. Hernandez is offering high for ball 1.
So inconsistent. So inconsistent. We're getting new ones. We're getting upgraded ones. I guess it might cost to upgrade.
Alright.
Love that shit.
We're not safe at first. We're all surprised by Hernandez's decision to throw over to attempt to pick him off.
Oh, such a surprise. He's gonna do it again.
Hernandez checks his runner. And fires again! Safe again over at first.
I can predict the future.
Dockery might not see a pitch for the rest of time. Just an endless battle between Hernandez and Burnett over on first. Alright, for those of us playing at home, an attempted bunt, but foul for strike 1 against Dockery. Everybody put in their predictions as to whether Hernandez will throw home or throw over. First next pitch. For the next pitch, we're going to take predictions in the booth. Alright. Hernandez set. Fires home for a swing and a miss by Dockery. Alright, this next pitch, I'm taking a wonderful poll. Do we think that he is going to throw over or throw home? We have 1 for throw over. 2 for throw over. We have 2 for throw over. I'm going to go with that poll because I think that's fair. Hey! We're all winners up here. And guess what? Burnett is safe again. So, a 1-2 count on Dockery. Hernandez, ready again.
2. 3. 2. Oh, he can't now. He didn't. Oh,
And over again. And safe again. Fun fact for those watching. During this at bat, Hernandez has thrown over more times than he has thrown home for an actual recorded pitch against Tucker Dockery. Alright, once again, we'll take a poll. Throw over.
Home.
Home. Home for a strikeout. As Hernandez loses his head.
Number 10, Christian Beaver.
Christian Beaver is now batting for the Rebels.
yeah, he did get a home run last game.
I've been told he got a home run last game.
My brother got one the other game before, and then Chris
CB.
Callahan got one. Same night.
Okay. Beaver's ready to face Hernandez, with Burnett still on first. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Outside for ball 1. He goes Beaver. Hernandez checks his runner. Throws home. High for ball 2.
First time ever he has not thrown to first base.
Throws over. And Burnett is safe at first.
I can predict the future.
I need to keep a record of how many times he throws over throughout this game. This could be a fun statistic.
It's at least to 100 at this point.
Alright. Hernandez ready again. Checks Burnett. And for strike one against Beavers.
I think his hair is just way too big.
Hernandez ready. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Maybe he just should
For a 2-2 count. For Beavers. One on, one out. I'm here to watch my brother. Well, that's as good as payment.
Yeah.
Said no one ever. Throws over and the ball escapes, but Burnett not up in time to try for second. So he's safe. He's safe at first. As we replay the 2-2 pitch for Beavers. Oh, Christian. Hard hit but foul over to the third base side. So we play the 2-2 pitch. Hernandez ready again, and time's called.
It took him longer than 30 seconds. That song was 30 seconds long. It took him that long to pitch.
Hard hit, popped up, foul, and out of play. And for the upteenth time, we are once again replaying the 2-2 pitch. The 1 on, 1 out, score 4-1 Mountaineers here in the bottom of the second. Beavers steps back into the box. Ready to take on Hernandez once again.
For the umpteenth time.
And time has been called. So maybe not.
It's just gonna be inevitably this the whole game.
Burnett on first, taking a bit of a jump. Hard hit ball popped up, over to the right field side, out, and out of play.
Oh my goodness.
Foul ball. 2. You guessed it, fans at home. Replay the 2-2 pitch.
It's so energetic.
What else do I have? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
You're the only announcer in history that's actually excited about being here.
Then high for ball 3 on Beavers. So now we get to see, and hold on to your hats, folks at home, the 3-2 pitch. Full count now on Beavers. Oh, it's an exciting time to be alive here.
Is that just in spite of me?
Foul ball, once again over to the third base side, as we replay the 3-2 pitch.
It's gonna be a while.
We might be here for the next 20 minutes. Who knows? I'll be here for the rest of the time as we go through this whole game. Hard hit ball out to center field. It's going. Center fielder under it and catches it for a fly out for Beavers.
Number 11, Elijah Weaver.
Number 11, Elijah Weaver, center fielder for the Rebels. Back up to bat. For the last inning, he had a fly ball over to left field for an out.
Jinx it!
Jinx in it. just providing the viewers with information. Alright. Burnett's still on first, even though Hernandez would really like for him to not be. High for ball one on Weaver.
I was just about to ask if that was a ball. I ask every pitch.
Hernandez. Ready? Fire. In there for strike one. One on, 2 out now. At the bottom of the second.
We have to score here.
It's a 4-1 game. Mountaineers over the Rebels. Low for ball two. Putting Weaver up 2-1 in the count.
There's two things we need to keep record of: how many times his hat has fallen off and how many times he's thrown it
Hard
first.
hit ball over to right field, going, foul, and it drops in foul territory.
2-2.
Now, the 2-2 pitch for Weaver as he collects his bat and steps back into the box.
Well, we've 2-2.
Hard hit ball up the middle to the second baseman, close to the shortstop for the final out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14, Colton Gray.
All right. That finishes off the second inning.
Technical difficulties on that.
We'll see you in the top of the third as Painter for the Mountaineers will face Gray. Number 18, Painter, first baseman for the Mountaineers, face Colton Gray. See you then. My apologies. It is Joellen George, number 2, up at bat for the Mountaineers. Batted ball over to second base, back to first in time for the out. Next up, now number 18, Painter, first baseman for the Mountaineers.
You called it. You called me out.
Gray ready? Fires and hits Painter. Fun fact, at his last plate appearance, Painter was hit then as well.
Is there something Colton knows that we don't?
All right. Next up, number 12, third baseman Bond for the Mountaineers. Bond 1-for-1 so far tonight. As he steps into the box to face Gray once again. And for strike one. Bond in the hole 1. Ready for Gray's next offer. He's set and fires. Hard hit but foul and out of play. For strike 2. Gray ready for the 0-2 pitch. Fires in for strike 3. Bond caught looking. Who's next up for the Mountaineers? Number 10, shortstop Brown. 1 on, 2 out here in the top of the third.
Jesus.
Gray checks his mind. And fires in for strike 1. Brown is also 1-for-1 so far tonight. Hard hit ball over to the third base side, through into left field for a hit. Painter moves to second, and Brown on first with a single. Next up, number 27, catcher Atkins. Atkins 0-for-1 so far tonight. 2 on and 2 out here in the top of the third.
Just checking in to see if anything.
Gray checks his line. And attempts to throw over but does not. Fires home for strike 1. 0-1 count. Now on Atkins. Swing and a miss by Atkins for an 0-2 count. Great pitch by Gray.
Taking my stuff.
What are you doing?
No more hair.
Gray. Ball sharply hit over the shortstop, thrown to second base in time for the
Good
out.
run by the Rebels.
Alright. That finishes the top of the third for the Mountaineers as we move to the bottom of the third with number 14, Colton Gray, up to bat in the bottom of the third. I'll see you then. All right, we're gonna try something new here.
Let's
so
go,
we can
CG!
maybe so we can have a bit of double broadcaster here. Up for the Rebels, Colton Gray, number 14. As Hernandez ready to pitch again. Hits and fires and hits Gray once again.
Is that the third time or the second time?
Second time.
Wow.
Now batting, number 5, Carson Callahan.
Next up,
Big dog status feel hard. Ball in his mouth from my brothers. Oh, y'all bang, told the color. I got it out the field up for us. Playing the old story about the paddock. We go and enjoy that.
next up, number
Number 24,
5.
Mason McDaniel, pitch running.
Mason McDaniel pitch running for Colton Gray. Next up for the Rebels, number 5, Carson Callahan, shortstop. Callahan had a double his last at bat and a home run last Wednesday. Let's see what he can do tonight. Swinging strike is what he can do. Oh, just kidding. He already had a wonderful double and an amazing defensive play. So anything else is icing on the cake.
It's hard to say stuff because you say everything.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Yes. This is why you're the main broadcaster.
All right, throws over, surprising no one, and Gray is safe at first.
That's Mrs. McDaniel.
Sorry, McDaniel. I'm gonna get used to this pinch running thing.
Are you gonna do this? Or you want me to do this?
Oh, sorry. If you can still do it, that'd be great.
Okay.
All right, and
Strike 2.
strike 2 on Callahan. 0-2 count. 1 on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the third.
His strike zone being a bit wide, I don't know if Callahan will get a hold of one.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Mound visit. You can leave it.
We love the mound bit music.
Make some green onions.
It's probably telling him not to look back his runners so much.
Maybe. I think that would be good advice.
Yes.
I know he's attempting to mess up the batters, but I think he's kind of messing up himself.
He's psyching himself out.
Yeah. All right. We get ready to see the 0-2 pitch from Hernandez. Checks the runner, which is McDaniel over at first. Fires home low for ball 1 on Callahan. All right. 1-2 pitch now on Callahan.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. I'm not going to question the strike zone at the moment because it's working pretty nicely, but like I said, I'm not an umpire, so maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a hole in the strike zone.
Yes.
FCHS, don't come after me.
For ball 3, that's full count.
Yep, bit outside. Full count now on Callahan.
Yeah, it was. We can see it up here.
Inside for ball 4, Callahan walks. Next up, number 42.
Now batting, number 42, Paul Stromer Jr.
Paul Stromer Jr. Another mound visit for the Mountaineers.
Let's hope Stromer Jr. can work some of his magic and get another home run tonight.
I think you're a little biased on that.
I am a little biased on that.
You being his sister and all. Now, I will say, in my professionally unbiased opinion, he definitely has the best walk-up music of any of the Phantom players.
Oh, yes.
All right. After another mound visit for the Mountaineers, Hernandez is once again ready. Into the stretch. Hard hit, bounces over to the shortstop, the second base for 1. Safe at first, avoiding the double play. So Callahan is out.
Except Gage Foster.
McDaniel moves to third. And Stromer.
Did you say Stromer?
Now batting, number
Stromer.
27,
That's what I was trying to say.
Foster.
Stromer gets himself on first.
What happened?
All right. Next up, number
27.
27. Don't know how I missed that. 27.
Gage Foster.
Gage Foster. DH tonight. Swing, foul tip for Foster, giving him an 0-1 count.
Surprised he didn't throw to first on that one.
He normally throws home for the first pitch. After that, who knows?
Give him a second. Start over again.
Yeah, just give him a few minutes, fans at home. We can play this game again if you want. Get your buzzers and scorecards ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Oh,
he throws home again. Inside for ball 1 on Foster.
what's surprising is the amount of times his hat has fallen off this game.
Yeah. I don't know if he needs a bigger hat, a smaller hat, or like some
Duct tape. Like,
Some duct tape.
some duct tape.
Like, give him a strap or something. Like,
Maybe
stick to his head.
maybe a few bobby pins.
Yeah.
Perfect ball over and through to the right field side. Number 24 in and scores. Stromer making it to third. And Foster safe at second. Everybody is safe with a run coming in for the Rebels.
And our second hit of the
Number
evening.
17, Noah Burnett.
All right. Next up, number 17, first baseman Noah Burnett for the Rebels. That is,
he was safe!
that is the Rebels' second hit of the night and second run, as long as that call stands.
Oh my gosh, this might be the first time we watched it.
As we seem to be having a bit of discourse between the North Murray coach and the on-the-field umpire. I will say it is probably hard to be the first, second, and third base umpire, but he was standing right next to second base.
He had the clear vision of the base, and Foster was safe on that play.
Once again, up the bat, number 17, Noah Burnett.
I can't do it better than that, folks. Number 17,
I can.
Noah Burnett.
Number 17, Noah Burnett.
Okay.
Not as good. It wasn't as good.
And then some woman over there. But like,
Hard hit ball over into left field, drops in for a hit. Stromer comes home, Foster moves to
Good
third,
job, Junior!
and Noah Burnett safe at first. Next up, number 16, Bryce Burnett.
Now batting, Number
making
16,
it 3
Bryce
hits, 3 runs. Not as good as him.
After a pretty strong outing from Hernandez, he seems to be shaken up a bit in the bottom of the third here, as the Rebels have scored 2 runs with only 1 out so far. High for ball 1 on Bryce Burnett, with Noah Burnett over at first.
I can too. Rebels decide to make their own music on that first strike.
I mean, I don't know if it worked, but it was pretty entertaining. And then once again, Hernandez lost his hat. So a 1-1 count on Bryce Burnett, with 1 lost hat for this at bat. That's definitely a real part of baseball scoring, right?
Yes. Trying to pick him off once again with Noah Burnett safe at first.
Yes.
Love that one.
Maybe Hernandez is trying to get back his mojo by throwing over to first a little more. I don't know. I'm no psychologist.
I think you're right on that one.
All right, goes in, but for a ball. For a ball on Burnett. Making it a 2-1 count, and Noah Burnett advanced to second on the play. All right. Runners on second and third, 1 out, 2-1 count here on Bryce Burnett in the bottom of the third. I know they're saying row, but it sounds like they're barking. Swing and a miss.
It's a 2-2 count.
Making it a 2-2 count. Yes, indeed. I'm the play-by-play guy. This is my job. All right. Burnett ready for the 2-2 pitch. Hernandez into the stretch and fires up above Burnett's head for a full count. Speaking of head, Hernandez lost his hat again. Maybe North Miami needs to invest in some duct tape. Or bobby pins. Or a bigger, smaller, other-sized hat. I don't really know. It does make for a fun game in itself. Once again, above Burnett's head for a walk.
And now we have bases loaded. Coming in our Tucker
Now batting, number 1, Tucker Dockery.
We have bases loaded here at the bottom of the third for number 1, second baseman Tucker Dockery, now at bat. There seems to be another small meeting at the mound for North Murray.
It's all loud here.
Only 1 out still at the bottom of the third, as the Rebels try to reclaim some runs.
They've been down this whole game, but seem to have been gaining it back this inning. Let's hope they can
Continue on.
continue.
All right. Dockery ready. Hernandez a bit inside, and everybody, guess, lost his hat again. I feel like this game has been more of a study of Hernandez's mannerisms more than an actual game of baseball. But hey, I'm not complaining. The runs speak for themselves. Hard hit ball by Dockery over into left field.
And caught.
Caught by the left fielder. Everyone stays where they're at.
We need you right here, CB.
Number 10, Christian Beavers now at bat.
Christian Beaver.
All right. Christian Beavers steps into the box.
I did. I hired a guy to run it. What he wanted to do.
Base is still loaded. 2 outs now.
And he lost his hat once again.
It's more entertaining than anything else. That. It's ball 1.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting yelled at by fans.
All right.
I forgot about this.
Down, but this time for a strike. 1-1 count on Beavers. This has been an exciting half of an inning so far. Let's see if we can keep up that momentum. Hernandez fires. Swing and a miss by Beavers, making it now a 1-2 count. Beavers has been quite reliable behind the plate. Let's see if he can do something while in the box instead of behind it.
Yes. His hits seem to speak for themselves.
Speaking of, oh no! Caught by the third baseman, ripped right out of the air to end the inning. Score now 4-3 Mountaineers as we go to the top of the 4th.
Good.
All right. Welcome to the top of the 4th. Number 7, Maiden now Well, I don't know if you guys have heard me a single time as I've been talking this inning. My mic was cut, so that was nice. Um,
Oh my
it's a,
god.
it's a,
We've been talking a storm too.
it was a strikeout now for Skojak.
Ooh.
That finishes the top of the fourth. My apologies, viewers. You missed some amazing commentary,
Yes.
and some terrible calls by the umpire. But who am I to judge? All right. That, as I said, that finished off the top of the fifth. We're going to go to the bottom of the fifth with leadoff batter number 11, Elijah Weaver, batting for the Rebels against Mountaineers Hernandez. See you then. All right. Now with actual audio. Elijah Weaver at bat for the Rebels. Sharply hit ball, pop up, caught by the catcher, number 27, for out number 1.
Number 14, Colton Gray.
Number 14, Colton Gray.
Number 14, Colton Gray.
Said it 3 times. If you don't have it by now, it's Colton Gray.
Just in case you forgot. To be fair, there's a pinch runner. So if you're looking at the field, you might get confused. Number 14, Colton Gray. Last 2 plate appearances, he was hit by pitch. Let's see what happens now. Hernandez in the windup. Hard hit ball by Gray over to the shortstop. Caught, tossed back to first. In time for an out. Next up, number 5, shortstop Carson Callahan.
Now batting, number 5, Carson Callahan.
He has a great track record when it comes to behind the plate.
And in the field, as we've saw during the first inning. Hernandez fires.
Strike 1.
In his previous at-bats, Callahan is 1 for 1 tonight with a double and a walk. Strike 2. The one thing I have noted is Callahan's patience. He got to a full count in his last plate appearance and walked. Let's see if he can do something similar to get out of this nobody on, 2 out situation for the Rebels here in the bottom of the 4th. Hernandez fires. Low. Ball 1.
With 2 strikes on him, he's going to have to defend that plate tonight.
He has a good eye, though. He's patient. It's important.
Did you hear him? He said, no, he's not. He's a man.
called out
Maybe-
for strike 3.
Maybe a little too patient as he struck out. That ends the bottom of the 4th as we go to the top of the 5th with Juwan George. Jewalyn George, number 2, center fielder for the Mountaineers, leading off against Benton County Rebels Colton Gray. See that? All right. Top of the 5th with Jewalyn George up at bat. Number 2, center fielder for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers lead tonight 4-3. One count here against Jewalyn George. High for ball 2. Hard hit, but foul back and out of play for strike 2.
For a 2-2 count.
Hard hit ball up the middle to the shortstop. Caught, but tossed high into the dugout for an automatic advancement to second base.
Now batting number 18.
We're going to call that a hit and an E6. Now batting
18.
number 18, first baseman Painter.
Painter.
Well, Painter, depending on whether or not you want to pronounce the T. Runner on second, nobody out.
I need to add a hit.
Gray throws back to try to pick off George at second. Not in time. Number 18 ready. Gray fires. Swung on and missed.
Strike one.
My microphone. Oh, and count on Painter.
We want a picture, not a belly itcher.
Yeah, swung on and missed again for strike two.
Swing and a miss.
I want a soundboard. You made me want a soundboard.
That is what we need, Mrs. Soundboard.
Not a computer.
Gray takes time. Fires home. Another swing and a miss.
Strike three.
Strike
For
three.
out one.
3 pitches.
It's been so long since
Next up, number 12, third baseman Bond for Mountaineers.
Steps in the box.
You okay? Yeah. I was letting you do it.
Ball one.
Just a bit outside for ball one.
Love that one.
Traffic.
Nope.
I love that movie so much.
There's no crying in baseball. Ball two.
Some baseball wisdom there. George takes a bit of a jump from second as Gray checks his runner. Goes into the stretch. Oh.
It's called foul as he tips it with his bat.
Foul ball hits the handle of the bat. Number 12 thought it hit his hand. The umpire disagrees, saying it's a foul ball.
Yeah.
Saying it's a foul ball. And strike one on Bond. Seems to be a bit of a disagreement between the third base coach and the umpire, but
He sticks with his call and calls it a strike, hitting the handle of the bat for a foul ball.
There's not really a chance to review in high school baseball, so I don't know.
Go Colton! Woo!
That is our commentator for the game for the field today.
A wonderful PA guy. The golden voice.
This is my radio voice.
Okay, so
A ball for Gray.
Advancing the runner to third base.
okay, what is happening?
Alright.
Oh, this is about to get interesting.
I've been wondering if they were going to call a balk on Gray. He's been doing some interesting moves throughout the night. So, Coach Stone is yelling at the umpire, tempting fate as it is. He seems to have cooled down and is walking safely back to the dugout. Maybe yelling a little bit.
I got a real good feeling something bad about to happen.
Well, hopefully not. Still only 1 out here at the top of the 5th. Maybe we can make it through this half of the inning without any brawls.
Not likely.
Oh, really? I appreciate the faith there. And I'm not talking player v player. I'm talking coach. I'm talking coach v umpire or parents jumping the fence.
Yeah.
All right. Bond steps back to the box.
This stare down has been quite long enough.
Swing and a miss by Bond. Now a 2-2 count.
Let's take a lot.
There's a hole.
This time he hit him in the back.
That is a hit by pitch call.
Bond for the first time tonight, his hit and advances to first. Next up, number 10, shortstop Brown. All right, Gray ready to face Atkins. Strike and
Got him! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
a strike.
Night-night! Ball! I want to push this button so bad.
A strike and a pickoff over at third. Press the wrong button. George out.
That's probably somebody coming to tell us to be quiet.
And strike one.
Getting a little rowdy up in the box today.
An 0-1 count on Atkins. George is out. So 2 out now. An 0-1 count.
It's not George.
That's George.
That's oh, it is George. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't. 2 out on George goes back to the dugout as Atkins is ready for his second pitch.
This is Brown.
Yes.
Yes.
Brown. Did I say Brown? No.
Yeah. I think you said. Yeah, you said Brown.
Ball hit up to the second baseman, caught and thrown to first.
Let's make some noise, Rebel Nation!
That is the third out of this half of the inning. We now move to the bottom of the fifth after a quite dramatic half of an inning. Let's see if the Rebels can turn that pent-up energy into runs in the bottom of the fifth. As number 42, Paul Stromer Jr., third baseman tonight, will be up at bat to face Hernandez. See you then. All right. If I could flip my scorebook to the right way.
Number 42, Paul Stromer, batting first for the Rebels.
I'm gonna hand off the microphone. I think it is time.
No.
You have earned this.
Have I?
Family first. Plus, you know,
Throwing in for a strike.
Wow!
which is debatable.
Just a bit outside.
Don't get thrown out, please.
A wide strike on Stromer Jr.
Fox got it.
And in the dirt for ball one. In the box.
1-1 count. Hernandez. Wind up. Fires. Hard hit.
Get out. Get
To
out.
center field. Back, and caught by George. George out there in center.
That is why he's called Warning Track Paul.
You said it, not me.
Now batting, number 27, Gage Foster.
Coach, if it's out, yeah. All I know is paper, baby. You know what I'm about, baby. I've been balling crazy lately. Without a doubt, yeah. Major labels call.
Number 27, Gage Foster. Now in the box. Just a bit outside. Tried for the corner and missed. For ball 1.
I was gonna say that.
And once again, for those of you playing the home game, Hernandez has lost his hat.
That's true.
When has he not? Alright, kicks and fires. Lost his hat again.
First, a 1-1 count.
Look out indeed. My back. I'm too old for this.
You're not even out of high school.
Nope, I'm 16 and too old. My back cannot take this lack of lumbar support. Alright.
That's why I chose this chair.
I need some ergonomic seating up here. I need to
And in the windup, fires.
back and foul for strike 2.
I'm sure Mr. Gibbs will like not pay us if we wanted like nice chairs or anything.
Yeah, he can transfer my pay to a nice chair.
No, he doesn't actually pay us. It's the school.
I'm aware.
That's why they won't send us to away games.
Why don't we just go to the weekend game?
I would never go for the away games.
I'd go. But
I have to go anyway.
Alright, Hernandez, wind up, outside.
For a 2-2 count.
They pay us.
You can tell if it's a ball before it even gets to the plate by whether or not his hat will fly off.
That
That's
is
probably
the
not
question.
true, but it seems pretty accurate for this at bat. And that's what we call premonition baseball. Me and Miss Cleo up here. For those of you old enough to know who Miss Cleo is. High fly ball over to left field. Left fielder under it and caught for an out. Next up, number 17,
Now
Noah Burnett.
batting, number 17, Noah Burnett.
Says it just before our announcer.
If you can't tell, I kind of make it a competition as to whether or not I can say it before the PA.
So far, she can.
Yeah, I'm getting better. High above Burnett's head for ball 1. Oh,
Yeah.
1-0 count, 2 out. The bottom of the 5th. Hernandez fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
For a 1-1 count. Make great team. We need this year to go into the last 2 innings with either tied or
As we get later in the game, it gets harder and harder to make up even a 1-run difference.
yes.
Ball 2 on Burnett.
Are we in the fifth right now?
We're at the bottom of the 5th.
What? I even knew what that meant.
Burnett ready. Hernandez fires.
Hi.
Stole the words right out of my mouth. High for ball 3. 3-1 count now. 2 out, nobody on. As Hernandez tries to wrinkle his hat back onto his head.
And we're having a little bit of a mound visit with the pitcher and catcher here.
Alright. Catcher back behind the plate. As Burnett steps back into the box. And Hernandez gets ready. Fire swing and a miss by Burnett.
Making it a full count for Noah Burnett. I got it. I got it before you.
Trey, keep an eye on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Full count, 2 outs.
Foul ball by Burnett to the third base side. So we get to replay the 3-2 pitch. Hernandez fires and hits Burnett in the helmet, pushing him to first as Bryce Burnett steps into the
Number
box.
16, Bryce
Ouch.
Burnett.
Ouch indeed.
Can we check if he's okay? I think we've confirmed he has no concussions.
I don't know if Coach King wants to step out and look at him. Seems like a pretty tough hit, but he doesn't seem to be too injured by it. I think it's just a waiting game. So, Noah Burnett, somewhat possibly concussed, standing over on first.
And he plays on.
He plays on. Bryce Burnett at the plate. Ball one, just a bit outside. My back.
I'm just gonna put this behind you. So
Hernandez checks his runner.
winds up.
And almost hits this Burnett in the head.
He might have thrown too many pitches tonight.
I don't know if his arm, if he just lost control, or if he's angry. I should probably keep up with this.
But yeah, it's alright, Burnett. Bryce Burnett steps in the box.
Set and ready. Hernandez goes into the stretch, fires in for a ball.
Debatable ball.
A 3-0 count. Burnett and a balk. A balk. Pushing Noah Burnett. This isn't going to be confusing.
To second base.
Second base. And yeah, that's pretty accurate. The North Murray coach out to talk to the umpire.
Possibly might change the pitcher.
No, I don't think they're having a pitching change. They're not going after that.
You're fine. And we're back in it.
They're counting that as a ball? I guess not. 2-0 count.
2-0 count.
Sorry. With that pitch thrown, I didn't know if they counted it or not. With the ball. Yeah, they did not.
We have confirmation that they did not.
All right.
That
And
is
for a strike, making it a 2-1 count.
looks like he's back in his mojo here, throwing strike. And
Hi.
for ball three.
For ball three. This time it's actually ball three. I think my theory stands. Lost the hat, and it was a ball.
So if the hat stays on, it's a strike.
We're going to see if that's true, folks. Oh, but in there for a strike.
Making a full count.
Yeah,
Oh my good lord.
We seem to be having screaming. I don't know if that's from the fans or the dugouts, but hey, this game has been nothing if not energetic. So full count now on Bryce Burnett as Noah Burnett takes a bit of a lead off of second. Hernandez ready, checks the runner and fires home. Outside for a ball, and guess what, folks? He lost his hat a bit. I think my theory is shaping up.
Did he lose his hat now?
It flew off his head, but he caught it before it went fully off.
Now batting, number 1, Tucker Dockery.
Tucker Dockery now at bat. 2 on, 2 out. break it again.
It wasn't my fault. I clicked it. Every time I click it, it's.
Just keep control of this. I got it.
Maybe you should do that from now on. Bottom of the fifth. Little technical difficulty.
Nothing to worry about.
Ball one for Tucker
Dockery.
Dockery.
All right.
Here,
Cleaning off the plate, I think. All right. Ball one on Dockery. Hernandez.
2 outs.
2 outs. 20 outs.
It's a ball for
A 2-0
2-0
count.
count. We say this in unison.
I like the twins in The Shining. Staring you down from the hallway. Or through the magic of the interwebs.
Yes.
Hernandez in for a strike, making it a 2-1 count on Dockery. 2 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the fifth.
This has been a very eventful last 2 innings with no one scoring.
Probably the most dramatic it could be with no runs scored.
Yes. Having all the bases loaded at one
Swing and a miss by Dockery. I guess that kind of disproves it. That was a swing. It was a strike, but he lost his hat. Although I don't know if it would have been called one. So I'm not discounting my theory just yet. 2-2 count. As Hernandez gets ready. And time is called. Coach Stone seems to want to have a bit of a conference with Dockery. As the catcher has a quick chat with Hernandez. He's throwing a lot of pitches. I'm surprised the Mountaineers haven't tried to pull him. Not because he's not a quality pitcher, but because he's got to be tired right now. Especially with all the times he's thrown over.
Probably throwing well over 60 pitches today.
Much more than that, I'd argue. If we're including the times that he threw over.
We're going back in it for a 2-2 count.
Dockery ready. Hernandez fires. Hard hit ball. Popped up. And foul territory. Caught by the catcher.
For the 3rd out of this inning. The last out of this inning.
Next, that
It was a
is
fly ball. Calm down. It was basic fundamentals.
that was a pop out for Dockery as we go now to the top of the 6th with Mayton leading off, I think, left fielder, number 7. We can confirm soon. No, actually, it was just a he should. Atkins should still be at bat. Maybe. Yeah, Atkins should still be at bat because there was a pickoff to get the last outs. So Atkins should be at
Yes,
bat.
I'm confirming that.
Yes. Number 27 catcher Atkins at bat in the top of the 6th. See that?
Top of the sixth with Adkins, number 27, the bat for the Mountaineers, leading off.
Swing and a miss by Atkins, making it 1 strike.
Are you gonna do this?
I mean, I can't. And Gray hits Atkins.
Getting him to first base. And next, number 7, Mayton.
Yeah, Mayton. All right. Mayton has struck out both at bats so far throughout this game. All right.
Looks his runner. Gray fires high for ball 1 on Mayton. It's hard. Doesn't press.
There's a child with lineup shoes bouncing up and down the
I
stairs.
want his light up shoes.
No, her light up shoes.
I want her light up shoes.
They look like little Converse with those tips on them, like light up, and it's got little
Pick
sparkles.
off attempt over to first base, not in time, with Atkins safe. 1 on and nobody out.
1-0 count
In the
on
top of
Mayton.
the 6th. In there for strike 1. On Mayton. 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 Mater? Not going well. Alright. Ball 2 on Mayton. If I could mark the right thing in my scorebook.
A debatable ball, what he's called a strike all game. Inconsistency, again.
So we love it. Inconsistency makes the world go round. Pickoff attempt once again. Safe. It seems Gray is taking a little bit out of Hernandez's playbook.
Looks like a runner on first, number 16, for Atkins.
Yeah, pinch runner. In for a ball, and the pinch runner advances. On a stolen base.
Ball.
Yeah.
Thought I changed the wrong one for a second. My heart just dropped.
Alright. Gray checks his runner, fires home. Hard hit ball over to the shortstop, collected and thrown across back to the first baseman in time for an out. Next up, number 34, second baseman Mallet.
So bad. Like, we were in there and she was supposed to drop his history book.
I don't remember what to do right now.
Yeah,
She was like, oh, what's up? It's Tesla. Who made the car? And I was like, no.
Fast though.
No. And then there was Miss Howard who was over in the art rack. She was like, I don't know what you're doing. I think y'all do. Go play with your clay.
Checking his runner.
Go play with your clay.
Hard hit ball up, out towards right center. Right fielder under it and collects it for the out.
Out 2 for the top of the 6th.
F9. Sorry. Writing it down. Alright, next up,
Doing a great
number
job, Will.
25, Hernandez, pitcher for the Mountaineers.
Wonder if his helmet's gonna fall off.
His helmet doesn't seem to be falling off. His hat does. Maybe that's a good thing. We don't want a helmet flying across the field. Alright. Gray checks his runner. Fires home. In for a strike. 0-1 count now on Hernandez. 1 on second and 2 out. Here in the top of the, what are we in, 6th? Yeah. In there for another strike.
2.
0-2 count now. Thank you for doing this for me. I'm not paying attention enough. I'm old. Alright. Gray picking his pitch. Checks his runner. Do a stretch, stretch. Strikes him out.
Last out of that top of the sixth.
Make some noise, Rebel Nation.
Up to bat for the Rebels in the bottom of the sixth will
Going to the
be
bottom of the sixth.
number 10, Christian Beaver's catcher, facing against Hernandez. We only have two more.
Grab something to snack on. Should be a few things left.
We only have two more
Maybe sandwiches,
innings
like that over there.
to try
Half
to
off right now.
get up some of these, to collect some runs and tie up the game and get a lead. So let's see what the Rebels can do in the bottom of the sixth.
And we are in the bottom of the sixth with Christian Beavers batting.
Pitcher on the mound, Anthony Skojak.
Anthony Skojak now pitching for the Mountaineers. He might be able to keep his hat on. We shall see.
And maybe he won't throw to first as much.
I don't know. When he pitched last week, he was pretty good at throwing over. It was, in fact, him pitching last week. And he threw over quite a lot. I guess that's just the thing with North Murray. Anyways, Beavers now facing Skojak here at the bottom of the sixth.
Fox, you got it?
Got what?
Oh boy.
Yes, I got it. I went up late. Oh, yeah, I didn't. We're good.
Inside for ball one on Beavers.
Maybe, like, I don't pay attention, but I'm not stupid.
You sure about that?
Girlfriend.
Oh,
I love you.
the roasting today.
Right? A bit outside, but in for a strike. A 1-1 count on Beavers. Oh God, what?
Okay, so is that Mason?
Yes. And for ball
Is
two,
he up to bat or is he up to run?
bat. It's looking like Mason McDaniel will be replacing Elijah Weaver at bat for the next. He's on deck. It's a strike for Beavers.
Making it a 2-2 count.
Yeah.
I have this walk-up song stuck in my head now.
All right, Skojak into the windup. Fires low, but as a strike. Strikes Beavers out looking. Next up, number 24, Mason McDaniel. In number 11, Elijah Weaver's spot.
Number 24, Mason McDaniel.
Yeah.
No, I said I have no early. I said, does he have a farm too?
Oh my God. E-I-E-I-O. That's on the air, friend.
Good. I just told Warren to try to listen to it. There's a soccer game.
McDaniel
Hits
fouls
it
it
foul
off.
over the first base side for strike one. It'll be interesting to see what the Rebels do with their lineup and their defensive positions when we get to the top of the seventh.
Lives, and I was like, they're 16.
What are they gonna do with their lives?
All
Go
right.
check the lineup inside for ball one. I honestly cannot figure out this umpire strike zone. It's like,
Like I said, it is wider than the Grand Canyon.
but also really narrow at times.
Exactly.
All right. Skilljack fires. Hard hit ball by McDaniel over to right field. Right fielder in and under it in time for a fly out. Next up, number 14, Colton Gray for the Rebels.
Now batting, number 14, Colton Gray.
Everybody stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Let's party. Everybody bounce with me. Some champagne and burn a little greenery. This disco inferno. Let's go. You know.
I believe he got hit in the head in his last at bat. Is that correct?
No, that was Noah Burnett.
Yeah.
Gray has been hit by pitch twice. He is 0 for 1 tonight, with only 1 at bat to 3 plate appearances. Low for ball 1. And this at bat is underway.
All right.
Skilljack. Time has been called. So, let's take a bet. How tall do you think Skilljack out on the mound is?
Oh, it's not how tall, it's how short.
How short? Oh, I didn't want to be mean. Just curious.
Are y'all on the air?
Yes. Alright, and for a ball.
He's 5'6" and he pitches.
And we have stare downs.
Oh, but ball
Strike.
1. Ball 1. Strike
Strike
1.
one.
I know what I meant, guys.
But did you mean what you said?
No, I did not mean what I said. 2-1 count on Colton Gray here. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. Skilljack fires, hard hit ball up the middle, scooped up by the shortstop, and he's there in time, safe. For a single for Gray. Next up, number 5, Carson Callahan, shortstop for the Rebels. Through some unfortunate situations of hit by pitches, Colton Gray has managed to make it on base in 3 out of his 4 plate appearances tonight. Alright. Like I said, next up, number 5, Carson Callahan.
And pinch running for Gray is number 44, Gavin Davis.
Sixth runner in the game for the Rebels, number 44, Gavin Davis.
Got it.
I'll tell you, I had no idea who that was. I'm not writing that down because I'm going to get confused. 44, G. Davis, PR. Okay.
There is some retribution coming to the umpires. Is that the right word?
Retribution? I probably doubt it.
Doubt it. I meant an R word, but I'm not sure if that was the right one.
What are you trying to say?
Number 5, Carson Callahan.
There's some revolting coming from the stands of the guest side.
You are live. I'm making more hot.
Alright, Callahan calls time as, what do you say, Gavin Davis? Steps back on the bag at first. 1 on, 2 out, the bottom of the 6th.
Yes, he has been hurt for the past couple of games, with first his knee, and then
Skilljack throws over to first, but not in time. We are back in this pattern of throwing over and sadness. The never-ending at-bats. All right.
Callahan fouls off the pitch.
For strike 1. I got it.
We just need a strike button. Like this one.
Alright. Skilljack checks his runner.
Callahan steps back into the box.
Into the, maybe picking his pitch. Into the stretch. Fires. Swing and a miss for Callahan. Strike 2.
Let's see if Callahan can pull this
Where
off
did he go?
and advance our runner on first.
Narnia. You're having way too much fun with that.
Yes. 2 people's way more fun than 1.
Yeah.
All right. Kojak fires. Hard hit ball by Callahan. Up into center field. Too high. Caught by George. That's the 3rd out for the inning.
In the same way, getting caught.
Had a lot of fly balls out to center tonight. All right. We're now moving to the top of the 7th, where Skojak himself will be at bat for the Mountaineers. Colton Gray still pitching for the Rebels. See you then. The Cowbells are out, my friends. All right.
7th.
Anthony Skojak, the new pitcher. What?
That looks the way to say.
Good dreams.
Hi. A ball for Skojak as people in the crowd shake their tangerine.
Loudest tangerine I've ever heard.
loudest tangerines.
Tangerine is throwing at you. Next week, I'm bringing us a tangerine.
Each of us are going to bring a tangerine.
This week,
All right, two balls for
no
Skojak.
tangerine. No tangerines.
For those of you who couldn't catch it, Fox Sharp over here in the booth accidentally called tambourines tangerines. Hard hit ball by Skojak. Up and
By
easily
Carson
caught.
Callahan.
Easily caught by Callahan. Next up, number 2, Joellen George, center fielder. Joellen George. And first strike.
Mine should say.
Yours is going to say voluntold scorpion.
No, mine should say, was that a strike?
Yeah. All right, strike 2 on George. Hers should say, was that a strike?
Was that a strike?
Yeah, it was a strike. 0-2 count on George.
Can I just make the back of mine say tangerine?
Yes.
Yes. And put his picture on the back of it.
Get a cowbell. A picture of a cowbell. And put tangerine.
No.
Yes.
There's tangerine. Is that the word?
That just a bit outside from yours.
Cowbell.
That's what we're gonna put. Actually, we're gonna put you trying to say first base multiple times on it.
Safe at first. Because safe at first.
Safe at first.
Swinging strike by George.
Second
Another
out.
strikeout Next up, number 18, Painter, first baseman for the Mountaineers. No one on, 2 out. Score still 4-3. North Murray on top of the Rebels.
Emphasis on the still. It's been 4 innings of this.
Yeah, it has been. That scoreboard out there is looking quite sad. All right, Gray fires high for ball 1.
From the 4th to the 7th, just look like a bunch of goose eggs.
And only 2 hits. No, it was a ball. All right, in for ball 2. Painter has had a rough night with a strikeout and 2 hit by pitches. But one of them he scored on. So, hey, can't complain too much. Big swing and a miss.
For a 2-1 count.
Yep.
Slowly developing that announcer voice.
Yeah, it takes time. Same pitch, but this time a strike for Painter.
2-2 count on Painter.
2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. But top of the 7th, not the 2nd. Far outside for a full count now on Painter. All right. Payoff pitch now coming up for Gray.
And Gray into the windup, fires in for ball 4.
Ball 4. That was more of a strike than half the things that this man has called a strike, but hey.
That's true. Sad and true.
All right. Next up, number 12, third baseman Bond. As Coach Stone makes a pitching change. And
The last
Rebel Nation, give a round of applause to Colton Gray pitching a heck of a game.
number 8.
Number 8, Caden Davis comes in for Colton in the top of the 7th inning.
All right. Bond in the box, as we have a new pitcher, Caden Davis, for the Rebels. Wild pitch.
Nothing now, you good?
For ball 1
You
and
alright?
1-0 count
Not hurt, Chrissy.
with
Don't worry about him.
34. Is that who that is?
Bond, it should be 12.
Yeah, 12. No, it's okay.
Oh, God, I have no clue. Painter, number 18. Foul ball by Bond. All right. I think that's a pinch runner because
Yes.
Yes, I think this is 16 again.
he's really tiny. So it's not
Alex
Bond.
Brown.
No.
He's not on
I think he's 16.
Braden Parton, number
Braden,
6.
Six.
Braden Part pinch running for Painter on second. Park.
Hayden in the windup.
Down to third
Third
baseman.
base.
Fires across the first. High and into
Pinch runner comes home and scores.
and Bond makes it to second on that throwing error by third baseman
Paul Stromer.
Paul Stromer.
Not Stromer.
Stromer. B plus E.
Hold this for a second.
So score now 5-3, with Murray having 7 hits. I'd call that a hit and an error. Next up, number 10, Brown, shortstop.
Number what?
10. All right. And for a strike,
For a 1-0 count. Oops. Yeah. No.
0-1 count.
0-1 count.
It's getting late, folks. We know what we mean. We just don't mean what we say.
It's already 7:50. We're just done.
It's 7:50.
Yeah.
A bit outside for ball 1. It's past my bedtime. It's really not, but you know. You know. All right. Davis, I would say checks his runner, but time was called. Brown steps back in the box as Davis now checks his runner into the stretch and fires low in the dirt. Yep. Didn't even make it to the plate.
Look, Warren told me that tamarines and tangerines, same difference.
Two very different things.
Hard hit ball over to the shortstop, collected by Callahan, over to first, collected barely, but not out. Brown safe at first as we have another error.
That gets Brown to first base.
Brown to first and Bond.
To third.
Yes, to third.
Oh, Lord. It's 27.
All
Next
right.
up to bat number 27, Atkins.
Catcher for the Mountaineers.
All right, some Star Wars being played. It's the mound visit.
It is a bit dramatic. I mean, we've gone from them having a 1-run lead to a 2-run lead. 1-run leads are hard enough to come back from in the bottom of the 7th, but 2-run leads are nearly impossible. But hey, I'm not going to count anything out. Miracles have happened here before. All right. Runners at the corners. As Davis seems to be having a little conversation with Beavers.
Cannot read the signal from him all the way at the plate.
All right. Everybody in this position. Davis into the stretch. Stretch.
Sorry.
Strike 1.
For a 0-1 count. I got it right this time. What is going on?
Oh, this one. There we go. Problem solved.
What was that?
Ball.
All right, ball 1.
Some technical difficulties going on.
That's what happens when number lock gets turned off. 1-1 count on Atkins. Once again, a bit short. Ball 2. You know,
Beaver's keeping it in front as he fields the ball.
It'd be helpful if Davis could make it all the way from the mound to the plate, but
Yes. I'm
always appreciative of a little drama. Hard hit but foul over to the Rebels dugout.
making it 2-2 count. Again, it's 2-2-2 as 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Atkins is yet to have a hit tonight. Let's see if we can keep that streak going. Davis fires. Once again, foul over to the Rebels dugout.
Replaying the 2-2 count.
To the pitch.
Same thing.
All right. Atkins ready?
Wind up.
Stretch.
It's the same
It's not.
thing.
Full count. Stretch is for when there's runners on. Wind up is for when there's nobody on or just a runner on third. There's a difference.
So political over here.
Foul ball again.
Replaying the 3-2
Pitch. There you go.
Yes, you heard me say that.
We don't talk about politics or religion.
We do not. All right, time called for Atkins.
No,
All right. The catcher's visit seems to be.
We seem to be having some difficulty communicating today.
All right, Atkins back at it. Full count. 2 on, 2 out. Score now 5-3 Mountaineers.
And he takes time to go out of the box.
Davis attempting to throw over to third, but not committing. Fires home. Hard hit. Fielded by the shortstop. Thrown over to first. Once again, not in time as another run scores.
As 12 Bond scores at home for a 6-3 score.
Yes, 6-3.
Oh, I forgot if I hit.
It's okay. Next up, number 7, Mayton. The Mountaineers. Who cares? Been outside for ball 1 on Mayton.
2 zeros. That's what I do.
Yeah. Low for ball 2. Taking time to clean off the plate. Thank you, Mr. Umpire. All right. 2-0 pitch. 2 on, 2 out. Score now 6-3. Low for ball 3.
Caden's gonna have to put some work in to get his count in a strikeout position.
Oh, but this time in for a strike. They get a 3-1 count. High for ball 4.
Debatable ball 4.
As Mayton walks and the runners advance. Next up, number 34, second baseman Mallet. Wait, no. That's.
Yes, 34.
That is 34? Okay. I couldn't read his number. He looked different.
His last at bat had a catch from.
He had a fly out to right field.
Yes.
Foul ball over towards right and out of play. Mallet so far tonight is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
Davis into the stretch.
Hard hit ball over and through into left field. One runner scores. The ball is fumbled. Another runner scores. With Mallet safe at first, Mayton at second, and both Atkins and Brown scoring, making the score now 8-3. Next up, number 25, pitcher Hernandez. Well, was pitcher. I don't really know what position he's playing now. Third.
Playing third, as we've been told.
Thank you.
Hit out to center field.
And fielded by Weaver. So,
Top of the 7th inning has come to close.
4 runs later, score now 8-3, as the Rebels need a Hail Mary to be able to tie the game and even go to extras. But I am not without at least a little bit of hope, and hopefully they can make up at least a bit of the difference. So we'll see you in the bottom of the 7th for the Rebels' last at-bats.
Paul Stromer Jr. up to bat, leading off once again for the Rebels.
Stromer has scored after hitting into a fielder's choice today, but other than that, is 0 for 3.
No, 1 for 3 for guy hit.
No, it wasn't a hit, it was fielder's choice.
Oh.
And hits Stromer. Don't know if they called that a hit. It looked like it hit his leg, but maybe not. Ball 1. Off the catcher's mitt.
A 1-0 count.
As Skojak fires. And for strike 1. Oh. Alright, Skojak fires high for ball 2.
Jinx.
You owe me a soda.
I don't drink soda, so you're off the hook.
Alright.
2-1 count on Stromer.
Low for ball 3. 3-1 count now. Maybe, if I can type. It's debatable some days.
Back to the box.
Skojak fires. Same pitch, but this time a strike, so now a full count.
He just wants this game to keep going on.
I don't agree with that. I agree that that's what he wants, but I don't agree with that sentiment. Fires again. Low, hitting the dirt and bouncing
this
high
is
up.
ball 4.
Ball 4. Stromer walks. Next up,
Number 27, Gage Foster.
As it said, it's number
27, Gage Foster.
Number 27, Gage Foster.
Foster is 1 for 3. Foster is 1 for 3 tonight with a double.
It's running on first for C.J. Reese.
CJ Reese.
Pinch running for Stromer. We have a P4. 4, 3.
And
Let's go
Into
Jack.
the stretch.
Low.
Called
Ball
a strike. He called a strike.
Yep. Strike one. I know it. I did it again. Strike one.
I think you're just tired.
I am. I know
This
it.
3-hour game.
I'm so used to balls at this point. All right.
Well, it has been a
Softly
3-hour
hit
game.
over, but foul. Bouncing weirdly, making that the second strike.
There you go.
0-2 count.
This game has lasted 3 hours, so I don't blame you.
Yeah. Oh. It's 8 o'clock, friends. Friends and family.
It started at 5 o'clock.
5:30. So it's lasted
Sorry,
2.5 hours. I started the stream a little earlier.
Alright.
Kojak fires and hits Foster in the legs. We calling that a hit by pitch or a ball? A ball, it looks like. Okay, so that makes it a 2-2 count. 2-2 count? 1-2 count?
1-2 count.
1-2 count. So you already hit it. You're just Speedy Gonzalez over there.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah. Alright. Apparently I'm 16, but spiritually 97. Kojak fires. Hard hit ball up the middle. Into second baseman's
Hooray.
arm. Out at second and out. No! Safe at first. For fielder's choice.
And we've got some screaming in the stands.
Don't blame them. That was interesting. All right, next up, number 17, Noah Burnett.
Number 17, Noah Burnett.
Who's number 21?
21 is Carter Fox.
Is it Carter Fox?
Carter Fox pinch
Now-
running.
Pitch running. Number 21, Carter Fox.
Carter Fox pinch running for Gage Foster at first base.
Thank you. He did that actually. It's a lot of changes happening for the Rebels right now. All right.
It's a good thing I know their numbers.
It is a good thing. I don't. I'm too tired for that. I follow the Cubs and I don't even know half their numbers sometimes, especially in spring training.
To a certain extent, the teams you follow,
Number
you don't
17,
have to pay
Noah
attention.
Burnett batting now. In
All right. Skojak in the stretch, fires, swung on and missed by Burnett. Strike one.
we're going to need at least 5 runs.
5 runs to make it through this. And I don't want to count it out, but it's seeming unlikely. But hey, I'm always happy to be surprised.
Yes.
Throws over with
Fox safe at
with
first.
Fox barely even moving off the bag.
I've been sitting here this whole time.
Not you. Other Fox.
All right. 0-1 pitch again to Noah Burnett. Right? Yeah, that's the right Burnett.
Wow.
Swung on and missed.
Strike.
Trying for a strike him out, throw him out, but the ball gets away. I don't think anybody's stealing right field, friends.
Strike 2 for Noah Burnett.
Yes. Strike 2 for Noah Burnett, and Fox is safe at first. So still only 1 out here. As number 27 thinks that somebody is trying to steal right field.
Right field?
He threw it into right field.
He's number 4. He's number 4.
Number 27. It went home and then he threw it.
I was like, the pitcher's number 4.
No, I know. High for ball 1.
A 1-2 count on Noah Burnett.
All right, swung on and missed by Burnett.
Thought it was a drop third, but the catcher caught it.
Number 15, Drew Barfield.
Coming in for Bryson Burnett is Drew Barfield, number 15.
Drew Barfield now in, number 15. He is the Rebels' last hope, as there's 2 out and 1 on, and they're down 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if Barfield can make some magic happen. Alright. Go, Jack, ready? Into the stretch. And fires over to first.
Barely off the bag again.
I don't know why he's doing that. It's not like, where does he think Carter's going? Carter, is the first name's Carter. Fox is going. Jeez.
I'm not going anywhere.
Barfield back in the box.
Maybe hoping to see a pitch this time.
Into the stretch.
Fires inside, but a strike one.
Umpire must be tired. Ready to go home.
I don't blame him.
Debatable for a.
Inside!
Out of knees.
I'm really glad you'll be.
Alright. Hard hit ball by Barfield, but popped up. Going into center field and caught by the center fielder. That's a ball game, folks. Well, we appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. Final score, Northbury Mountaineers over Fannin County Rebels, 8-3. It was an exciting game. I hope you all enjoyed it.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next week for our next home game. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week.